All right, guys, welcome back to Snyderville Speedway. It's been a while since I've posted any videos, but our group is back up and running after a long break from about April to November of 2019. So we've been back up and running for about 2 months now, and so I can promise you there's going to be some more videos coming up here in the very near future, so be on the lookout for that. This particular race, some older footage from back in March of 2019. It was a great race with an awesome finish, and it was very intense for two very specific drivers. Eric and Nathan came into this race fighting for a championship. Neither one of these guys had ever had a point series win, or a championship, if you will, and they were both looking for their very first point series win. Nathan came into this race with a 1-point lead over Eric, and whichever one of the two finished ahead of the other would win the championship. So enough talk, let's get right to the action. All right, guys, so here we go. 30-lap race, 30-lap sprint race, final race of the Tuesday night Clash Series. Your starting position, Josh in first, Joey second, Kaz starting in third, James in fourth, Eric starting fifth, and Nathan starting in sixth. Here we go. The lights are going out. Green flag at Snyderville Speedway. Josh leading early. And then we got trouble. Trouble coming out of turn 3. Eric into some early trouble and is going to drop back a few positions here. Watch the replay. Eric had made up some ground all the way into third. And then a little contact between the blue Corvette and the Ferrari. And that's going to put Eric back in 6th place here early on. Going to have some ground to make up. Nathan into 5th on the restart. Josh is going to lead lap 1, but Kaz quickly jumps to the inside and takes the lead. And we've got another crash coming out of turn 2. Joey this time having some trouble. Let's watch the replay and see what exactly happened to that yellow Corvette. Was holding third, and he got into the back of the Audi in turn 2, and that actually forced him off of the track. And Joey's going to be all the way back into 6th place there, so he loses a few positions. Eric's going to gain 1. And on the restart, a big crash coming out of turn 3. Nathan involved in this crash, and Eric all the way up to 3rd. My goodness, what a turn of events. Let's watch the replay here. Nathan with a sluggish start. And then it looks like a chain reaction as the Corvette gets into the Ford GT. And then the GT into the blue and white Corvette. And then Eric just goes right through everybody there. And Eric moves into 3rd, and that looks like Nathan's going to be back in 5th. Yeah, Nathan's going to stay in 5th here. But Eric gaining some positions. On the restart, Kaz still leading the race. Kaz leading the race after a couple laps. Josh holding 2nd, Eric in 3rd. Eric looking to make some ground up on 2nd and potentially get around Josh as he wants to try and get some distance between himself and Nathan. And a good clean pass for Eric. Eric into 2nd now. And now Nathan closing in on the green and black Audi of Josh, looking to make the move, get into 3rd, and try and run down Eric for this championship. The green Audi holding the line right now. Nathan trying to make the move on the outside. It's tough to do, but that Corvette is really fast. And there it is. Nathan does get around Josh and moves into 3rd. Kaz continuing to lead this race. Eric in 2nd. Eric trying to make the move on Kaz and crashes in turn 2. Oh my goodness. Eric had a big gap between him and Nathan, and he crashes in turn 2, and Nathan is going to be right on these guys now. Yeah, Eric went into turn 2. Kaz had actually moved over into the outside lane trying to let Eric go, and Eric just got in a little bit hot into turn 2 and crashes. And Nathan now just a couple car lengths behind Eric on the restart. Eric trying to move into the lead. He does. Eric moves into the lead with just 19 laps to go. 18 laps to go now as they cross the line. Eric in the lead. Nathan now trying to make the move on Kaz for 2nd and crashes in turn 3. A little bit of contact between the Corvettes. Oh boy, that turn 3 has been a lot of trouble for Nathan so far in this race. Let's watch the replay on this one. Those Corvettes side by side going into turn 3, and a little bit of contact as Kaz's blue Corvette gets a little sideways, and that's going to cost Nathan a couple positions as he'll restart in 4th. So here we go on the restart. Eric continuing to lead. Kaz 2nd. Nathan back into third as he gets around Josh. Now Nathan's got to once again reel in Kaz, and try and get that second place position back. Can he do it on the inside? Yes, he does. Nathan into second. And now he's just got to try and make some ground on Eric and go for this championship. Eric holding the lead, but Nathan closing and Eric crashing. Eric comes off in turn 6. Oh boy, that changes everything. Wow. Eric crashing with just 13 laps to go, at a big lead on Nathan, and just a little bit too hot coming onto the front stretch there, coming out of turn 6. And on the restart, Nathan just 1 car length behind Eric, and that is for the championship. Eric gets a good restart and holds the lead, gets a little loose there. Nathan gaining some ground, just a couple car lengths, 2 or 3 car lengths between these guys. My goodness, what a race so far. 10 laps to go. Eric getting around some lap traffic. Nathan trying to do the same. That's James's Ford GT in some trouble over there in turn 5 as James gets pushed off the track. As Nathan trying to go around him and keep Eric within striking distance. Let's watch the replay. Yep, James's GT gets loose right in front of Nathan, and there's nowhere for Nathan to go. And that forces the GT off the track. On the restart, less than 10 laps to go. What a race to the finish this is going to be. Eric gets loose. Nathan's going to gain some ground here. And Eric and Nathan still 1 and 2. All eyes on those 2 cars. Joey slows up and lets them go. Very nice thing to do of Joey there. Let those 2 race. Let them go. You don't want to be the reason that one of these guys don't win the championship. Nathan still trying to gain some ground. And he does. Only 2 car lengths now as Kaz crashing over in turn number 4. And just 3 laps to go. My goodness, this is going to be good. Watch the replay. Kaz just a little bit hot into turn 4 coming off over there. And him and Josh battling it out for third now, as he will restart in third, but Josh right behind him in 4th. And Eric and Nathan over in turn 2, the Ferrari and the blue and white Corvette, 1st and 2nd, looking to get the championship. Restart, 3 laps to go. Here we go, just 2 to go. Nathan on the outside, looking to make a move. Side by side, coming through 5 and 6. 1 to go, last lap. Does Nathan have anything in it for Eric? Eric with the lead, coming to the line. Eric is going to win the race and the championship. Nathan will finish 2nd. Kaz 3rd, Josh 4th, Joey 5th, James 6th. But Eric gets the job done and is going to take the win of the race and the series. And Nathan right behind him, about just a car length at the line for the win. What a race between those 2. Hats off to Eric and Nathan as well, as he really forced Eric into a lot of pressure those last few laps. What a race. Let's watch the replay now of the last couple laps. So there was 2 to go at this point. Watch Nathan close through turn 3. Actually nose ahead coming out of turn 4. But then Eric has the inside line again and is able to pull away a little bit. Nathan doing everything he can here on the last lap to try and make up some ground and go for the win. But Eric's going to get it by about a car length and take the series win. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, be on the lookout for more racing videos in the very near future from Snyderville Speedway. Until next time, guys, take care.